Society's perspective of a naked body as vulgar or only for sexual pleasures should be demolished. It might not be the mainstream way to do it, but I feel there is a necessity to bring this up and start a conversation.
Really look into each other like you're lovers. Yeah.
I am an academic and an everyday guy with a camera
who captures intricacies of male sexuality and intimate portraits.
I started clicking a friend, and then some people called me who wanted to be photographed and people who wanted to share their stories.
So, posing in front of the camera has been extremely therapeutic for me. I used to be a very, very shy person. Like, I wouldn't even wear shorts in public. So the idea of going bare-chested was completely unthinkable for me. And I think mentally it's made me a more well-rounded person, because nowadays I'm not so scared of showing my body and being scared of my body. Nowadays I can look in a mirror and feel more confident. I don't necessarily have to feel hot or whatever, but I can just think it's looking fine and I don't need to look better or worse.
So I think it's a very different procedure when it comes to my shoots, because we generally talk. I mean, I'm the person who comes to be photographed. I just make him sit and we just have some chai and we start talking. Whatever you experienced in your childhood and everything. Would you like to talk about it in details? Maybe I talk, he talks, and I photograph while he's talking. So it's a very, involved process where both of us are involved equally, I think. And yeah, I think that makes people a little comfortable than it is in professional shoots.
I was very glad when you agreed to talk about it, actually. And I remember that you just came and you said I wanted to talk about it. Mm-hmm. People don't talk about it, but it's almost like 2/3 of the population has been abused at one stage or another.
Cousin of mine, some others were introduced to things and
sexually introduced you to things. Yeah. Was it a consensual thing?
How would I know consent at that time?
But okay, you were a child, 4-year-old.
4 years old. After which I can remember, it was when I was 7 or 8. Mm-hmm. Another cousin of mine used to make me do things and lure me into things. Mm-hmm. Everything that happened over my past made me the person that I can only express love or express myself physically.
The representation of intimacy in mainstream often verges on dealing with the issue without warmth and emotions. I think as thinking and acting humans, we have this certain reason and feeling behind every reaction. We have been conditioned to think that our body represents our personality. And when you are too fat or too thin or just don't have washboard abs, you are not enough. You don't fit in. You aren't perfect.
I have been very ashamed of my personality from my childhood, because I have been bullied throughout my life because of my effeminate nature. I mean, I have been called names and stuff. So now I think I have changed a lot, and I dare anyone say that I'm not perfect, because I think I'm not meant to fit in, and I'm perfect the way I am. I mean, imperfectness and perfectness, I guess that's what it goes like.
So I have worked on issues like mental health awareness and Dalit bodies, sexual abuse, especially child abuse, forbidden desires, as in the desires which are not usually spoken about in the society, and also body image issues, which I have personally faced throughout my life.
It was awkward at first, but then we got comfortable, and the atmosphere was light and it felt right. And I have been in closet for a very long time. I still am, and probably that's why my face is not visible, but I am trying, and it was all very inspiring, and it was very liberating.
Thank you for letting me feel sexy. Thank you for furthering me on the path of finding me, on the path of loving myself.
We started talking about my cancer journey, about the books we read, about our relationships and many other things. I always wanted to showcase about the journey I had when I was facing cancer, when I was fighting cancer. and your photo shoot really, showed it in a very good way.
एक मिनट रखिए. I have a question. So, why don't you click women?
Till now, the reason has been that I don't understand women's body so well to represent it in a way that it'll make a change. That has been the main reason for not working with women. I'm sure all of us have some kind of insecurity, vulnerability regarding our own body and how we appear in the society. In a society where we have been judged throughout because of our appearance, I think it's very important to start a conversation regarding your vulnerabilities and insecurities and whatever affects your identity. This conversation will not only help you make peace with the fact that you are perfect the way you are, but also start a conversation on how and why we need to accept bodies and identities of different types. Let's start talking about it, and let's start this conversation about everything which is inclusive in the society, which is needed.